Whoa!
Yo! Stick it up! You got it! Is that... Hold on. Is that one of
to the wolf
Really?
now? Yeah, people hate it.
Really?
Yeah, because it comes off the back of the theme tune, and then I'm really loud in the ears.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Can
I've
I
always
just
quite
say,
enjoyed it.
sorry?
Yo, what you want? Beak or jaws? Feathers or fur? Sharp teeth or feet with claws? Whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in this song's about two grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.
Wow. Yeah, I like the bigness of you, though.
Do you? The bigness.
Where's the odds to the rest? No, because you're sort of quite a chill guy.
Yeah.
But I've already killed what I was going to do is just
What
sit
were you
with
gonna
my
do?
legs in a different way, but I've straight away.
Oh
gone to
yeah,
it
look at
once.
that. What were you gonna? How are you gonna sit? Can you show us?
I was going to sit like this.
No, you weren't. You had your legs together when you showed me.
Not like that.
Like
I
that,
sat like Forrest Gump.
That's what you said you were going to
Sat
sit
there
like.
like.
So how were you going to
By
show
the way,
me?
have you listened to the Forrest Gump?
What went wrong?
Yeah.
No. Was it good?
This is good. Yeah. Yeah.
I've stopped listening to what went wrong.
Why?
It's so depressing to keep listening to a podcast that's so much better than ours.
Yeah. Also, talking about a world that we're both trying to get into
I'm
and
not trying
how
to get into that. Was
what films?
yeah.
Are you not?
I'm not trying to get into Hollywood films. No. I'd like to make a film with you.
Yeah.
Do I want to
Okay.
be in a Marvel film? No.
You wouldn't want to be in a Marvel film.
Like, if it came up, yes, but it's not.
Hey, Ram. It's Billy Max here from Marvel.
Hi, Billy.
We got
Weird
a
for you
part
to be calling me directly.
Yeah, I know. I've skipped through Flo. She gave me her number because I knew that.
Flo gave you my number.
Yeah, I called her. I
That
said,
feels so unorthodox.
yeah,
for
I
her.
called her. I said, it's Billy Max from Marvel.
Right.
And
Marvel. Sorry, I didn't mean to say the piss.
that's okay. Don't worry. You know what we love about you here? Ram's taking a piss out of me, as he says. Everybody's laughing here, even though they don't know
I
what you
can't
said.
hear any laughing.
Yeah, because I've got one of those noise-cancelling earphone things on. Yeah,
Okay, but I can hear you. So what does it do? How does it work, that?
What?
The noise cancel.
Oh, it cancel any exterior noise from around me.
But how does it know that it's you talking or
Just
not?
pretend to laugh because he's getting very funny. Can you hear that laughter?
Oh, yeah, I can hear one guy, yeah.
That's Ian Savage, Fred's older brother.
Ian Savage.
Yeah. Fred Savage's brother.
So it's
Remember
Billy
Wonder
Max.
Yeah.
And you're next to, what's the guy's name?
Ian Savage. You
Ian
remember
Savage.
Fred Savage from the Wonder Years?
I do remember Fred Savage.
Yeah, this is his older brother. Yeah.
His older brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's working. He's on scripts here.
Okay.
He's great, man. He's really funny. He wrote 3 episodes of the Wonder Years, I'll have you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was great. He was
Do you remember that rumor about
yeah.
his mate being
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson?
That was not true. And
No,
if you-
I know, but it was funny.
But
It
it's
it
weird
went
you're
around
saying
for a
about
while.
Marilyn Manson. He's a big fan of yours, too.
Marilyn Manson is?
Yeah.
He's a big fan of sort of Route 1 observational comedy.
I was at his barbecue this weekend. Your name was coming up
Marilyn
a lot.
Manson through a barbecue.
You're creating a buzz over here in Hollywood, my friend. You wouldn't have liked it because you're a vegan, as we all know.
Yes. Were there any vegan options, Billy?
I think there was an aubergine, someone said, but I didn't see it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
My favourite emoji. Because it's... Anyway. Did Ian like that one?
He's just making an observation about his aubergine. I don't think he's...
I can actually hear you, Billy. It's not noise cancelling you talking quite close to the phone.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, you shouldn't be earwigging into other people's conversations.
Well, I'm on the phone to you, Billy.
Anyway, let me cut to the chase.
Yeah.
We've got
As you often do in Marvel.
What?
You often cut to the chat, you know.
So we're like a secondary sort of department of Marvel. You've got the TV and you got the movies. We're making Instagram shots of Marvel.
Shots?
Shorts. Me
It's
and
difficult
Ian.
to know. It's difficult. I can never figure out how Americans say shorts.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're having a similar problem.
Is this another
despite being
observation?
No, I'm just saying it. You went.
Okay. Well,
You know,
if you ever get to America
you
to do stand-up,
said-
you should use this.
You said sharts. Are you
Yeah,
aware of
okay.
that?
Yeah, all right. Okay. Look, let me cut to the...
Tell Ian.
He's doing a whole bit about shorts. I think it's probably some stand-up.
He said sharts.
When
He said Instagram sharts.
when stand-ups try to implement their act in a normal conversation.
Billy, again, I can hear all of this quite clearly.
Okay. Listen, this is the exciting bit. We are doing a Instagram series of shorts, right? And we want you in it. We want you in it.
Right.
Okay, so we're the Instagram shots of a Spider-Man, Batman, all the wacky characters I know you love.
Is it unorthodox for Marvel to include a DC character? It feels unlikely that you get the license for that, but you've got Batman. So DC handed over their the biggest superhero, did they? Billy, do you really work for Marvel?
I work for a subsidiary of Marvel and
What
DC.
subsidiary is that?
It's called Max Savage Films.
Max Savage
Now, we
Films.
haven't
Okay,
got
no,
the license for these characters, but...
Okay. You haven't got a license for Spider-Man either?
No, but
No.
but what we're only putting them on Instagram.
Okay.
So we want you to be our Commissioner Garden. So you
Commissioner
walk...
Garden? So
Yeah,
I'll be
but
playing a
he can't
garden,
be-
a garden full of commissioners.
No, we can't call him Commissioner Gordon. We have to call him Commissioner Garden.
Right.
So everyone will know who you are.
Okay. So you're
So-
alluding to it, but
Yeah, like,
okay.
like we call, Spider-Man is just going to be called Spider Thing.
Spider
okay?
Thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Batman is Bat Thing.
Spider Thing, Bat Thing?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to
Super
call Iron Man? Iron Thing?
No, we're not going to use Iron Man. We don't think he's, big enough for what we're doing.
Iron Man's not big enough?
No, not for what we've got planned. So Commissioner Garden is the commissioner to all the superheroes. It's a very big part.
Well, he's only really commissioner in Gotham City.
Yeah, no, but there's no Gotham City.
There's no Gotham City.
We're using a city of our own. It's completely made up, and it's full of superheroes, and you're the guy who's got to bring them all to justice.
I'm bringing the superheroes to justice.
Yeah.
Because what? They're being sort of vigilantes.
Yeah, they're going around doing mad stuff. They're not actually nice. So you're like the head of the people trying to bring them down.
So I play Commissioner Garden in a series of Instagram shots.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. So if you're up for it, we can...
Well, can you just
we could send you some scripts.
I'd love to see some
Okay.
scripts, yeah.
And what's exciting for you is this is like a whole new thing for Marvel and DC.
They're collaborating.
They don't know about it.
I
but
mean, they did
will.
collaborate, as you know. Do you remember when Stan Lee reimagined all the DC superheroes? Imagined Superman landing.
Sorry, Ian, do you know something about DC and Marvel collaborating before?
Well, you remember Billy?
Hello?
Billy? Do you remember when they did the whole comic book range and,
I didn't know that you knew so much about
Flash was
comic books.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Well, okay. Can I put you on to Ian?
It's very. I'm going to be honest with you, Billy. Very unusual to receive a call and for you to hear from someone from Marvel, but you know more about the Marvel characters than they do.
Well, I'm not a big nerd.
I'm going to be honest with you, Billy. Full disclosure, I don't think you knew Batman wasn't Marvel until I told you.
Can I put you on to Ian?
I'd love you to. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, dude. How you doing? It's Ian Savage, Fred's older brother.
You're Fred Savage's older brother.
Yeah, I'm his older brother, Ian.
You're his older what?
Yeah, I'm his older brother, Ian. I'm a writer over here in America City.
In where?
America, bro.
Did you say America City?
Yeah, I'm right over here in America. Sorry, I've got a bad cough at the moment.
Well, you haven't coughed once.
I was out surfing with a couple of my bros.
You surf?
Yeah, I do it. Have done since I was 22.
How old are you now?
57.
57, okay.
Yeah. So obviously Fred's 50.
How many years have you been surfing then? That means if you started at 22 and you're 57 now.
25?
Nope.
35?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, enough about surfing. Billy was saying you got some questions about the Marvel movie, kid.
Yeah, it's just that, well, first of all, it's not a movie, is it?
No, it's a series of
Yes, that's my
Instagram
first
shorts.
question. Are you also clear that it's not a movie?
Yeah, but if you add them all together, we're doing 120 of them. So
120 shorts to make up a movie.
Yeah, so they're a minute
Why
long
is
each.
Batman in it?
Well, who told you Batman was in it?
Billy.
Have you told him that Batman was in this? Okay, we're working on the license for Batman, Spider-Man, and Superman. But at the moment...
So you're calling from Marvel, and two of the three characters are DC. Do you think... I don't want to tell you...
What about if I told you that Doc Ock was in it?
Yeah? What would that do?
Yeah, but we've got Doc Ock. We're talking to quite a big-known celebrity to play Doc Ock.
Who's going to play Doc Ock?
Usher.
Usher's playing Doc Ock?
Yeah. So
okay, now you got me interested.
I got an offer out for him. So you're playing Commissioner Garden, who is the commissioner of the whole of this madcap city.
Yeah,
it's a city on its knees, and you're the guy trying to bring it back.
Right.
Okay, so you're the mayor and commissioner.
Mayor and commissioner.
Yeah.
Mayor, sorry.
Yeah, so you're going for the part of the mayor. You want to be the mayor. But
so am I playing Mayor Garden or Commissioner Garden?
Commissioner Garden, who wants to be Mayor Garden.
Commissioner Garden wants to be Mayor Garden. Okay.
So we need you to do some self-tapes for us and send them over.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're excited, Ramesh. We're really excited.
Ramesh.
Okay, we're excited, Ramesh. We really are. We love your bits. We love you do all your funny stuff.
Yeah.
So we've tried to make the character a little bit silly and stupid.
Yeah.
Listen, we're looking forward to working with you over here at Marvel, okay?
Okay, great.
I always do this as a joke, but it's Ian Savage out.
Oh, right. Bye. Ramesh Ranganathan out.
Okay. Anything more you want to say to Billy?
No, just pass on my regards.
Okay. Are you joking or is that for real?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, just give my regards. Yeah.
See, you'd love to do a Marvel thing.
Is that what that was for?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm crying.
I don't. You're crying.
I just found it so funny. Yeah. I always think I know enough about the comic book world, but I don't. I think you'd do a Marvel.
I'm not trying to break into movies.
Really?
Yeah. Look, I want to do a film with you.
We do that, but I'm just saying.
But I'm not trying to get into movies.
But
no.
if a film came along.
If something came along, but I'm not saying to Flo,
if
get me in a film.
Yeah, if there was a film that came in called The Simple Son, right? And it's like about a guy who realises that he's really good at stuff. And you played his older brother. I don't know, something like Mad like that. Or a bit sort of like heartbreaking indie film.
Yeah, I'd like to do a heartbreaking indie film.
This summer, Ramesh Ranganathan is The Simple Son. You're simple. You haven't got a clue what's going on in the world, Simple Son.
I'm trying my best.
It's got to go. I like that
Just
boy.
give me a chance. It's all I ask.
You'll never work in Asda.
They said they were going to give me an interview.
Listen, you've always been different from the other boys. When you were scurrying around on your hands and knees trying to find your life.
I will stack those shelves, I will.
In the most heartbreaking film of the year, Ramesh Ranganathan brings something new to the screen. Vulnerability.
You mean I can do the trolleys?
The story of a meager trolleywally who became the manager of Britain's biggest supermarket franchise.
You need the manager? I think you'll find you're talking to him.
Well, I want to complain about the price of eggs. That was beautiful acting.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I actually didn't think there was a lot in Simple Son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just improv the trailers, but it's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
You know, if everybody thinks this is a talentless load of shit. You're right, but at least we have a go.
So look, your intention is you want to do an indie film and a big Marvel
No,
film.
that's not my intention.
All right.
No,
but
that's
you're
not my
up for it.
intention.
Yeah, but if there's a casting director sort of sitting there listening now.
Oh, yeah, if you want me to be in your Marvel film. Not Instagram shot, but in an actual
They're going to be big, by the way.
Well, have you seen the little Chinese
I think
people?
we should
No, I'm
start
joking.
making those.
Have you seen the little Chinese dramas?
Yeah. I'm really considering starting making those.
We should make one right. Should we do one right now?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so what do they tend to? So, for people that don't know, it's like what is it? It's like 30-second clips. Isn't it? Is it 30 seconds?
It's 30
or a
seconds
minute,
to a
maybe?
minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then it's like a soap opera.
Yeah.
But they're really over the top because they have to
really
be,
over the top drama.
Okay.
So it feels like here maybe John should just give us a subject matter because I think it's fair.
Because you can't be bothered. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I could do it if you want, but then I could have emptied it. So it's like a magic trick.
I mean, the idea that you would have been able to orchestrate this.
No.
You couldn't even fucking sit in the way you wanted to.
I love you so much.
I don't think we're going to get any. I don't think there's going to be a Chinese drama cheating scandal on Wolf for now. I think we're right to just come up with it. So,
Okay, should we come up with it?
All right, fine.
Okay. I'm the big CEO of a massive company.
Okay.
A conglomerate called Ear Funnels Direct.
Ear Funnels Direct.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
What's
your name?
Max Lowcroft.
Okay.
You're sort of like a busy bee around the office.
Okay. Here we go. This is the bit where it feels preempted. You're the CEO, and I'm the busy bee around the office.
You're basically a whistleblower,
Okay.
and you're trying to bring my company down
Okay.
because you've seen there's unethical trading within the ear funnel world.
Okay.
Right.
So what's the level of unethical?
Like we're using plastic that's harmful to ear canals.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. Your name is Russ Titan.
Okay.
Okay. So you know what you gotta do, everybody. I'm done for. If I'm gonna be here for another week, we're gonna start making more air funnels.
Excuse me. Hello.
Oh God, what do you want?
Sorry to interrupt your meeting.
Why are you talking like that?
This is how I talk.
All right.
This is how I've always spoken.
I've never really spoken to you before.
Yeah. Now listen, sir. I don't know quite how to say this.
You better have something interesting to say, or I'm going to kick your ass right out of this big building.
But what I want to know is, how can you live with yourself?
Oh, I don't live by myself.
No, with yourself.
What? I live with a wife and kids.
No, with yourself.
Don't start telling people I live on my own.
No, I'm not saying you live on your own. I'm saying with yourself.
What do you mean by that?
But as in with your conscience.
Hey, are you a whistleblower?
What makes you say that?
The way that you're holding yourself. We had a whistleblower here a couple of years ago.
Tell me about the plastic in your ear funnels.
I'll never talk about the plastic in my ear funnels. That plastic's the best plastic you can buy.
It's harmful to canals. And you know it.
Ear canals is the storyline.
Yeah. Ear canals, sorry.
Canals.
But also that type of plastic you throw it in a canal, it's going to cause
Yeah,
issues
of
there
course.
as well. But I'm talking mainly about ear canals.
Listen, you tell anybody about this plastic.
I'll tell you who can't listen. The millions of people that you've sold ear funnels to, whose ear canals have been canals have been damaged by your your funnels.
Listen to me and you listen good. If you cross me, you'll see a side of me you don't want to see. Okay?
I think I might be looking at that side right now.
Oh, really? What if I was to say that I know where you live?
Of course you do. I mean, it's on the employee records. You're the CEO.
I know.
It's not a secret.
And if you carry on the way you're going, whistleblower, I'll have 32 Horsley Road blown to smithereens.
Because you made quite a public threat there.
It's only me and you here. We've left the building.
You were talking to a group of people.
They've all gone. Didn't you see? They're all ghosts. It's only me and you that are real.
Okay. And then it would cut to the next episode.
Yeah. Yeah. But also, we've got loads of storylines.
I don't think, can I just say, I don't think if we were to do it, we'd do it improv because, first of all, that only works in an audio format. There were a load of people in here and now they're all ghosts and we're the only real people. I mean, that feels like the main story. Why the fuck are we focusing on the plastic in the ear funnels? Everyone that works for the company's dead apart from you and me.
Did you see the ghost thing come in?
No, because it's
Neither
fucking
did the
insane.
audience. So the audience is sitting there going, fucking hell, this is full of like
Oh, I
spins.
see, yeah.
So next time they go, oh my God, I've got to watch the next episode.
Yeah, okay.
And that starts with your house blowing up. And you come running out and then like
I come running out of the house that's just blown up.
and you're like, oh fucking hell, mate. This is worse than I thought it would be.
So I wouldn't talk at all how I did in the first episode.
No, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, your voice was very cool, by the way.
Thanks.
Sort of like a cool whistleblower voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's something to that.
Yeah, I actually think the ghost thing wasn't bad, but
Yeah.
the thing is, it only works really if it's a radio play.
No, we'd obviously have a bit of a budget to do it.
Yeah, I know, but how would that look? They're all ghosts.
Well, we'd
obviously.
probably have to use some
They
of
just
the
disappear.
place
They'd
where
fade, but I don't notice.
No. It'd be
I
clever.
think you'd have the table here.
It'd be
You're
clever camera work because you've got a two-shot of me and you.
Yeah.
Singles of me and you. When the camera goes round, we've just said to all the other actors, quick, go, it's your ghosts.
No, I get it.
So it comes back and there's no one there. And then you go, what? Mate, there's something
it's
in
not
that.
bad, yeah. I think it's not a bad first episode. Anyway, how are you?
Good. I've got quite bad hay fever, actually.
Hmm.
I feel quite bunged up. I feel like hay fever has been a sort of... I keep on thinking every year I'm going to get the injection. What
What
I never do.
injection?
You can get a anti-hay fever
Can
injection.
you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I should do it. I say it
How
every
much
year.
it cost?
I don't know, it's like 25 quid, I think.
Hmm.
But it's the snotty nose, the eyes, everything. My face is all sort of like stuffed up. I think as well, I've still got spider venom in me. So, yeah, I probably think spider venom makes the hay fever worse. Sort of, it's in my veins, it's in my blood, isn't it? If you saw what happened to Peter Parker.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's affecting your conversation.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think it is?
Well, I mean, that was a load of shit, what you just said.
What?
All the spider venoms affecting my hay fever.
Of course, if there's spider venom in you alongside...
I don't think there's spider venom in you.
Mate, if a spider bit you and he's got... Because if you see...
Yeah, but you, Tom, you don't even know you were bitten by a spider.
Well, I
first
was
of all.
bitten by something.
Second of all, it has to be
and
like one of those deadly tarantulas.
Yeah, Rob Beckett took a picture of one in his kitchen last year.
Of what?
A big spider.
Was it like a tarantula?
Well, it's quite a big spider. I don't know if it was a tarantula.
And was it bitey?
I don't know. It didn't
Can
bite
we look
him.
this? I'm going to look this up. Are there poisonous
Spiders.
spiders
Spideis.
in England? Oh, fuck.
Go on. This is where you run your mouth and think that you're the bright
Sorry,
spark.
are we in kidulthood?
What a great reference. Go on.
Yes, there are venomous spiders in the UK. None are deadly, The most notable is the noble false widow.
Is it what we call itself? Noble? Or is
That's the name of
noble
it.
false widow?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it's saying...
You can't, by the way, what a stupid, noble and false in the same name.
No, it's a false widow that's noble.
It's not noble. It's sneaking around biting people when they're in beds. It's a fucking prick. That's such a snidey little move to do, can I say?
Okay, I feel like I'm in a fucking Weatherspoons there. The most notable is a noble false widow, which can deliver a painful bite similar to a wasp sting.
Yep.
Bites are rare, defensive, and rarely cause severe symptoms, though they can cause pain and nausea. Have you experienced any of that?
What nausea? I had a bit of diarrhea, but then I did eat 4 of those.
The noble false widow is considered the most venomous in the UK, often found in southern England, but spreading north. Where have you been?
Well, I've been to. I live in southern England, so yeah.
What's going on?
Well, I'm just saying. I knew I was right.
It's giving you a bit of an attitude.
Yeah, because now I'm. Oh my! Look at these things.
Was that what it? Oh, you don't know. You didn't see it.
No.
Other false widows.
That one actually looks like the spider that beat Spider-Man.
I mean, all spiders look fairly similar, don't they?
No, but look at its back. God, it's terrifying, isn't it?
Bites usually cause localized pain, swelling, and itching.
Yep.
When did you get bitten?
I think it was Saturday.
Saturday. It's now
Monday.
1 to 12 hours.
Okay, then this is more severe than that. Can you say there's a lot of it could have been something.
Clean the area thoroughly with soap and water. Did you do that?
Yeah, I did yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday?
Yeah, I went to bed. I literally got back.
Okay, but have you had a shower today?
Yeah, of course I had a shower today.
Well, I don't think you have.
I have had a shower today. Smell me. Cup me. I've had a shower.
Apply an antiseptic cream.
Yeah, I've done that.
Use cold packs.
No, I need to use cold packs. Because that's why I've worn this I've loosed a pair of trainers.
Okay. Well, look, colour me informed.
Well,
I'm sorry. I want to apologise on behalf of myself actually for doubting Tom Davis.
There was also the woman who was in charge of Pucker Pies got bitten,
right,
and got blood. Something wrong with her blood from spiders.
Yeah,
she was in the cinema watching a film. I don't know what film it was, but maybe a Marvel movie. And she got bitten by a spider. Thought nothing of it, and then got sort of a blood.
But are you not worried then? I've just said to you that
you know I'm a hypochondriac.
Yeah, but it says it normally lasts 1 to 12 hours. It's been like 48.
Yeah, that is now really worrying.
You don't seem worried.
I am worried. I'm genuinely.
But you're quite an expressive guy.
Yeah, until I get really worried about something, and now I'm thinking about this. This could be the end. Like Homer Simpson in that last episode of Simpsons, when he's
when he eats the chili.
Yeah, and he sits at his window and the sun goes down and he's looking out.
Yeah, God, that's so sad.
Yeah, I probably need to go to a chemist after me and you have lunch together.
So you're that worried about it that you think this might be the end. So you're going to go to Dishoom with me, and then you're going to go to a chemist.
Yeah, I'll go and see. By the way, shout out pharmacists.
Big shout out pharmacists.
I think they're doing so much great work out there.
They are. They really
They're
are.
Incredible.
And people don't realise that they're doing great work.
Do you know what? I would say now, never met a bad pharmacist.
They're so good at stopping you buying too much Otravine.
Yeah. I've never been.
That seems to be their main job.
I will tell you now. I go to our pharmacist quite a lot. I've become actually friends with him, our local pharmacist.
Yeah,
and I like so much time for the guy.
Yeah,
just have a laugh, have a bit of joke. Sometimes pop in even if I don't need something. I knock on the window.
I don't do that.
What?
I wouldn't. But don't pop in and bother people when you don't actually have something to do for them.
Yeah, but I think that's what this. I think we missed that now. I think the high street is dying because people don't just look like when you're in Sunderland.
Yeah.
We talked about that. They created a furore of Ramesh Ranganathan's walking shop to shop, getting selfies with people. That's like a beautiful thing, right? If that will be a day those people remember forever.
I don't think they will.
I think when you're walking around and you're in your local high street, your local area, popping in like Postman Pat, knocking on a window.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce. Hello, Val. I come here.
It's Dan.
Yeah. I just think it's a nice thing of being nice to people.
I get you.
Doing it, I mean, you can't do it now because everyone's really fussy about windows being clean. Nothing funnier than squashing your face against the window and pulling a funny face.
Nothing funnier?
Come on, that's funny. That's funny for all ages. Not now at the moment because I've got a snotty nose. I wouldn't want to do it.
I worry about leaving a residue on the window.
Yeah, at the moment I leave it, it looks like a snail's crawled across the window. But for the most part, I just think I think in society being a little bit, the world is so terrified at the moment.
Actually.
And actually just being a bit more wacky and a little bit more...
Not wacky. I don't think wacky, but I do think I could learn something from you in terms of being friendly to strangers.
Yeah.
In fact, I read a thing that actually we should treat everybody as if they're a potential friend.
Mate, you read that. I've lived that. I've lived that my whole life.
So you try to make friends with everybody,
I don't try. No, look, some people I'm like straight away I get
but
a
most of the time,
bad vibe from.
Most of the time, you're quite thirsty.
See, this is where it falls down. The use of thirsty. It's not about thirstiness.
Tom, don't behave like you've never used the word thirsty.
I use it all the time,
Okay.
and I know I need a quenching.
Was it?
Yeah. But my point is this: it's not like everyone in the world that I meet, I go, I want that to be my friend. What I'm saying, Romsky, is when I get an aura from someone, I'm like, you know what, that's even if I'm not going to know them or speak to them again, sometimes it's just nice to bath in someone's rays just for a second. If someone's really not, just got a warmth to them.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, and I think it'd be good for you to do that more. Have you ever brushed anyone's hair apart from Lisa?
I've not brushed Lisa's hair.
Have you not brushed Lisa's hair?
Brushed her hair?
Yeah.
Sorry, this whole time, have you thought that Lisa's my daughter?
No, but you never like.
Have you brushed Catherine's hair?
I've taken when Catherine had years ago, she had hair extensions in. I took them out for her.
Okay, but that's not brushing her
Yeah,
hair.
I brushed it. I think I've brushed her hair before. Yeah, it's quite a nice thing.
When's the last time you brushed her hair?
I can't think, probably a couple of years ago.
You have not brushed her
I
hair.
have definitely brushed her hair at some point.
In what context have you brushed her hair, apart from the extensions thing?
So I think when we've been sitting on holiday and she gets like, it's a nice feeling for someone. I mean, it's something it'll never happen to me again.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
She brushed my beard actually the other day. It's lovely. She got a little brush out. She gave me a little beard brushing. Really sweet. Nice kindred moment between the two of us.
Yeah, really nice.
So, but people, it's a really nice thing when someone runs a brush through your hair, from what I remember. So actually, maybe you should try, right? You and Lisa sit down, start watching Below Deck. Lisa sits between your legs, right? And you just brush your hair for her.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
Why?
I just think I just don't. It's not.
Does that feel nice, Lisa? Does that feel good, girl? Yeah, it feels good, Ron. No, it's just a nice thing. You know what? That is the thing about it. As we get older, right, what you realise is intimacy in those parts of little bits of intimacy.
Yeah.
It hasn't got to be like grand moments. It's just nice little bits of connection.
Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
yeah. How
Makes
often
loads of sense.
do you brush your hair?
I don't think I ever brush my hair.
What?
I can't think.
How does it look so amazing?
I just run my fingers through it.
It's a beautiful thing.
I don't think most people don't brush their. Most blokes don't brush their hair. I don't think.
Comb
Well,
it?
no, I think it depends on the style. If you've got like one of them slick back things,
Yeah.
you're doing it.
Yours looks like it's been manicured within an inch of its life.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Have you not got a flick comb or anything like that?
I forgot we met on the set of Grease.
No, but you don't carry a little comb around just
No.
to sort of like. I think
If you saw me, if midway through this podcast I flicked out a comb and started doing my hair, what would you do?
I respect you so much. I think they're the little moments. I think they're the characters I miss. Bobby the Comb. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think. Do you know? I think we're going
Well,
to.
I would think it's a sad day and a damning indictment of the rest of your personality that because you occasionally use a flick out comb, you get to be called Bobby the Comb. What does that say about everything else to do with you?
Yeah, but it's no different than me being called Big Tom. I suppose it's the most recognisable thing about me.
Bobby the Comb, though.
I used to know a guy called Pete the Axe.
Right.
And he got called that because people talked about him in this pub I used to go to. It was quite a rough pub.
Yeah.
People would talk about Pete the Axe. And I was terrified of like, fucking hell, this guy sounds fearsome, Pete the Axe. And
What was his name?
Pete the Axe.
Right.
And he came in the pub and he was such a...
And what did people around the area know? him as?
Pete the Axe.
Right.
Everyone used to go, oh, you seen Pete the Axe? Pete the Axe.
Yeah.
Pete the Axe is... Oh, he was down the pub last night, Pete the Axe. And I was always like, oh, Pete the Axe is going to be some sort of like lunatic.
Who?
Pete the Axe. He's going to Frank the Axe McVitie, right?
Yeah.
You put an axe by it, it sounds, it's not like Bobby the Comb.
Yeah.
And Pete the Axe. He came down the pub one day. He was such a sort of like meek man.
Who was?
Pete the Axe. He probably actually would have gone to your dad's pub.
Yeah. Why was he called Pete the Axe?
So he came in, and I was really excited to meet him because I thought he was going to be like sort of like some rough
Killer.
and tough, yeah. And he came in and he said, "Oh, hello, mate." He was chatting. Someone said, "Oh, yeah, do you know Pete?" I said, "Oh, you Pete the Axe?" And he went, "Oh, yeah, Pete the Axe." And I was like, really? And he was.
Oh, you didn't do that. You wouldn't have done that.
No, I didn't really. But I was like, oh, why did they call
But
you?
in your head, you were thinking.
Yeah. Why do they call you Pete the Axe? And he went, oh, about 5 years ago, someone down here needed to lend in an axe, so I just lent them an axe. I was just like, that's an insane thing to have got a nickname as prestigious and as fucking terrified as Pete the Axe because you once lent someone an axe. So Bobby the Comb isn't much of a throw because there's probably 2 Bobbies in a
But
group.
who the fuck's borrowing a comb, by the way?
You don't get
That's disgusting.
Yeah, you're not going to get named Bobby the Comb because you lent someone a comb.
No, but that's how Pete the Axe.
Yeah, but Pete the Axe, but also it's like, that's probably. I mean, to be fair, after getting to know Pete, that's the only interesting story he had, that he actually lent someone an axe. Yeah, whereas Bobby the Comb's probably got a bit more around him. He probably has a toothpick in his mouth. You know, he's sort of like probably sort of quite debonair and sort of. But I'd tell you want Bobby the Comb on a stag do more than Pete the Axe.
Sure. Cool, that's that cleared up.
How have you been, by the way? What's going on in your life?
Well, Theo's 16.
Yep.
We started to discuss driving lessons.
Do you know how straight away depressing this is?
So
That your firstborn will drive before I can, maybe.
well, I was going to say,
Yeah.
it's quite a good incentive for you.
Yeah.
So Theo's talking about driving lessons.
Okay.
He wants to get his driving license as soon as possible. He would like to enjoy some freedom. I don't know what freedom. He's in the top 1% of privileged children on the fucking planet. So
he wants no, you know what it is? He's growing, boy.
Yeah.
He's growing.
Yeah, and also, you know,
He's got a girlfriend
Lisa's
now?
running him around a lot. He's got a girlfriend. Yeah.
And by the way, shout out to him for independence. Because he realised his mum's doing an incredible job.
Big shout out to him for independence, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the first question.
Yeah.
Is it this is the thing that I asked.
Yeah.
How many driving lessons have you had?
I've had quite a few.
Okay.
I learned to drive like 4 times and just quit before the test.
You let it. Yeah, I get it. So my recollection, I passed my driving test 24 years ago.
Okay. So you were 32 when you... Sorry.
My the difficult thing is with your maths, I didn't know whether you were trying to do a joke or not.
Okay. By the way, Grace is excelling at maths.
Is she?
Yeah, so that started to worry me.
Anyway, the question on my recollection of driving lessons is that the most difficult part is the gear changing.
Yeah, but
like,
that's not a problem
like hill start. Well, why is it not a problem?
Because automatics are the future.
Well, this is the question that we then raised.
Yeah.
Is it worth him learning in a manual or an automatic? Like, because manual's a lot harder.
Yeah.
I've got a manual driving license, but I'm of that age when manual cars are knocking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of the last time I drove a manual car.
Yeah. So if he's driving one of your numerous cars, he's not going to have a manual car. Well, but all joking aside, it's insane.
So you're learning in automatic?
I'll learn an automatic. By the way, I've literally, so in the last 3 weeks, had a couple of situations at home where Catherine, I'm not going to get too into it, but Catherine, we've had some situations here and there with Catherine's family members, and it's been like, she's like, well, I've got to go here. I'm not going to be around for the day, so you need to do this, this, and this. And Grace, all of a sudden, she's for like...
Catherine drives?
Catherine drives, of course, yeah. But she's like got a few clubs, or I've got to take her to a party. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh shit, actually, yeah, I kind of need a driving license. This for the first time. Do you know what? I've never ever gone, oh, I need a driving. For this is the first time now. I'm like,
well, did it? Because some people get off-put by a potential partner not having a driving license. Was it ever a thing with you?
You know what? Sadly, it was one of my least concerns of all of my four balls. Of all of the things I have wrong with me, driving license was the one thing I thought. You know, to be fair,
she got over the 4 balls thing. Didn't she?
Yeah.
Some people pronounce it foibles.
Yeah, the 4 balls.
But actually, what people don't realise is that when you first met Catherine, you had 4 balls.
Well, I was like a cow who has 2 stomachs. I had 4 balls.
Yeah.
A ball bag up my butt.
Jesus Christ.
No, but I of all the things that I had, I was like, and also I was sort of very open about. And when we first lived together, we lived in sort of London, so it was like,
so it's actually in London. There's no reason to drive,
and it only really dawned on us when we moved out to this sort of Peterborough way that oh shit, actually no, this is now becoming a bit of a bit more of a problem.
I get you, blood.
But anyway, back to the man in charge, Theo.
So anyway, I said to Theo, do you want to learn in automatic or manual? Because I'm just telling you now, it'd be much easier in automatic.
Okay.
Because most of my fuck ups when I was learning to drive because of the
It is awful, by
and
the way.
And like the
manual.
hill starts and all that shit.
Yeah.
Annoying. Whereas like automatic, it's like Mario Kart.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, amazing game.
Yes, and that needs a big up, doesn't it? So, well done. We like to shout out small businesses here. Big shout out to the makers of Mario Kart.
Nintendo.
Keep plugging away, guys. Anyway, he wants to learn manual.
Wow, why?
I don't know. He said he wants to.
This is what I respect about Theo, though.
Why?
Because he wants to do things the hard way. He could easily just
I think
live
it's
off.
Needlessly hard.
No, but he wants to push himself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I don't see the point though. I don't know why you're making your life harder than it needs to be. But his argument is that he might come across a manual car and there might be an emergency situation and he wants to be able to drive it.
I mean, he's wrong in both those situations because manual cars they're obsolete. I mean, my dad would say to him, "Do it," but my dad still has, I think, a manual car. He's one of the only people that I know who still has one.
I can't think of the last time we had a manual car.
Yeah,
I can't think of it.
But are they even making them much anymore?
Can we look this up? Actually, can we have 2 questions, please? First question. Are manual cars still being manufactured in the UK?
Yeah.
Manual transmission cars in 2026 are rare.
Wow. Theo, come on, man.
Limited largely to performance
Do you want me to
models.
speak to him?
Pardon?
Do you want me to speak to Theo for you?
I'd love you to. And specific enthusiast cars with only about 1 in 5 new cars offering a manual gearbox.
So look,
So you are right, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, can we ask a second question? Is it worth getting a manual driving license in 2026?
Good question.
Thank you. Getting a manual driving license in 2026 is still considered worthwhile for most,
but not essential.
though not essential, as the automotive industry rapidly shifts towards automatic and electric vehicles. A manual license offers greater versatility and lower car purchase costs. I don't really think those reasons are.
No, I mean, first, I would say this, right?
First of all, he's coming from a very privileged background.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have to worry about that.
I would say, by the way, that
lucky little shit.
Yeah.
A lucky big shit. He's taller than me almost now.
Is he?
Big old boy.
He'll be, and once he's got his car, he'll be the dominant, he'll be the alpha, and he'll be the silverback.
What do you mean he'll be the silverback?
In the house. Once he's got a car and he can do what he wants, he doesn't need you for lifts. I think your relationship will change for the better, actually.
In what way? We see each other less.
No, but he's turning into a man. That's the thing. Do you know, so I've been thinking about, so now I'm weirdly Theo's
You and Theo have both reached that age where you're thinking about getting a driving license.
Yeah, I'm 30 years older than Theo. Yes. Very much. He's someone I look up to for inspiration. I
was wondering if you could learn together.
Do you know what? Would you take us out for some lessons?
No.
Why?
I don't
know if you don't think you'd be a good. I think Lisa would be an incredible driving teacher.
Why?
She's just very patient with people.
Why do you say that?
She's got a lovely patience to her.
How many times have you met Lisa?
Enough to know that she's got a patience.
No, I know what you're saying.
What?
Because she's married to me.
No. Do you know what? Not everything's about you. That's such a narcissistic.
Well, we're talking about my wife and my son. I think I'm involved a little bit.
No, look. Can I just say?
Yeah.
Right. I've met Lisa a number of times. I've also talked about Lisa with you quite a lot.
Right.
Lisa,
okay, that's fair.
Spends most of her time, right, selfishly, as does Catherine, driving around the boys, doing stuff for the boys. Right. We both know the level of patience it takes. Let alone, I can see with Catherine with one daughter for 3 sons, it's going to be a lot of patience.
Yeah.
I was just saying. By the way, I would throw myself into this. I would be awful as a driving teacher. I don't think, number one, Grace already at 4 doesn't respect me enough to listen to me. Certainly the respect is more in Catherine's direction. I'd also say that I don't know if I'd have the wherewithal to pass on and even have the confidence to say this is how you do something as important as driving.
Yeah.
So I didn't mean it as a slight on you. I just think, Theo, I think you probably try and turn it into a bit more sort of fun, bonding. You're getting an hour with Theo, just the 2 of you. I think, number one, you should be doing that, going to watch football and do something more social, which you do with him.
What's going on here? Am I suddenly on fucking Dr. Phil?
I'm just saying, an hour.
I do socialise with Theo.
No, you do. But an hour of intense driving lessons is a really tough thing to do between the 2 of you. So I'm sorry.
I've just told you I'm not doing it.
I'm just saying, if you get bullied into thinking about doing it.
I'm not going to get bullied.
Or let him have 20, 30 lessons, right? And then you jump in and go, right, take the glory. Do a John Terry.
I'm not taking him driving.
Will you get in a car with him once he drives?
Yeah, once he drives, yeah.
How many lessons do you think it will take Theo to learn to drive?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it took me, like maybe 15, 20?
15?
20, something like that.
I'm thinking of doing one of those intense courses.
That's a good idea.
Would
Because
you
that way
do
you
one?
sandwich it and
Yeah.
then you don't retain any of the information.
Is that what it is?
It makes you much more dangerous on the road.
Is that true?
I'm just making it up.
No, I worry about my attention.
Well, because the other thing is you're driving in, like where you live,
Yeah.
it's all Lamborghinis and Ferraris around there with all the neighbours and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So you're in a higher. I live in Crawley.
Yeah, in
Do
the
you know what I
biggest in a castle in Crawley.
I don't live in a castle in Crawley.
You live on a big hill in a castle in Crawley.
No, I don't.
You've got look.
By the way, can we just get into a bit of bugbears here? And I know we've not got. I respect delivery drivers. Last night,
Oh God.
I just want to get into this a
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay.
I know that people talk about blue jobs and
Yeah.
red jobs and all that shit. So whenever we're getting takeaway,
Yeah.
delivery, that always falls on me, right?
Yep. Same.
Okay. Now, my second issue is that because I've got 3 children,
Yeah.
the getting a consensus on where we go
Right.
is incredibly rare.
Yeah.
Right. And often they want a place each where one is Uber Eats and one is Deliveroo.
Oh man. See,
Right.
so can I just say, by the way,
So, hold on,
this is an insane thing of modern life.
I just want you to weigh in on this.
The idea, can I just say just
Yeah.
quickly, of me and my sister or you and Din with our parents and them taking us out for food on a Saturday afternoon
and then
going,
saying they don't want
"Oh,
that choice.
my sister wants McDonald's and I want Pizza Hut. The idea of my parents going, oh, that's cool, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then us,
Yeah.
like,
It's a fucking disgrace.
yeah, it is insane.
And I know this won't get through to the kids because it'll be a cold day in hell when they listen to this podcast. But my point is, first of all, we're going to get takeaway.
Yeah.
Secondly, they're going, well, we can't agree. So then
Yeah.
you go, okay. Thirdly,
Yeah.
I suggested that Lisa manages the Uber Eats and I do the Deliveroo.
Right.
That was poo-pooed.
Yeah.
So instead, I do both orders.
Right.
Neither of them can find the house. So they're arriving within 3 minutes of each other. It was one of the most high-pressure evenings of my life,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Mate, I
One
know
guy's
this.
down the road. He goes, "I'm down." I'm like, I go to. I can. That you put in your location, and they don't follow that.
Yeah.
And so he's like down the road somewhere. So I'm running down after him. While
We
I'm
did a
doing
whole
that, I'm
Gary
getting a call from
episode
the
about
other
this.
guy. He says, "I think I'm here."
Yeah.
And I look on that map. He's not where he's supposed to be. So
The whole King Gary episode on this. I had
Yeah.
this at a dinner party that me and Catherine had years and years and years ago, where we had people, friends from the neighbours round, and I'm running around. We based the whole. It's insane. By the way, can I just say that I don't know what it is. Like Catherine, literally, as soon as there's any, or even if I'm not in the house, she'll text and say, "We need this delivery. We need like supermarket delivery, something for Grace's lunch tomorrow, like some pita bread or whatever.
Yeah.
Can you do it?" And I'm like, "I'm in Northampton, like, so I've got to go on do the delivery." Obviously, there's harder things to do in the world, but I'm like, "Why? You're in? We've got a family account."
yeah,
But
you're
she-
at home.
Yeah.
And what do you call? What names do you call her?
Huh?
What sort of names do you call her when she's asked that?
Kitten.
You say, "I'm really aggravated by that kitten."
Yeah.
I'm in Northampton, kitten.
Bubkin. I had a weird one the other. Catherine was away. She went to Paris with some friends, and it was just me and little G. Had an amazing long weekend. One of my favourite weekends for a long time. Not just Catherine away. I just got some quality time with Grace, but we had a little pizza evening. Deliveroo. Got some pizza together. Chill. Little picnic pizza on the lounge. Anyway, I said we have a bit of a later night. So you go to bed 7:38. So we go to bed in our bed, mine and Catherine's bed, get her to sleep. She was being quite, I would sort of, it was a bit like Adam Sandler in Big
Yeah.
Daddy. She'd had far too much sugar, pizza. But she was jumping up the wall. So I finally get her to sleep. And then about 8 o'clock, 7:30, a cold call. And I've not had a cold. Someone bangs on my fucking door, like knocks on the door. And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Banging on it. I run down and he starts trying to sell me some fucking like patio.
I thought that wasn't allowed anymore.
I thought it wasn't allowed. But I'm like, "Bro, my daughter's asleep. You're banging on the door." I said, what? And it was raining. I'm like, "Why are you out at this time of night doing this? It's insane."
Did you say that?
Yeah, I was like, no one's going to answer the door and go at this time of night and go, "Oh, come in. Yeah, I'll have a chat about some patty." It's an insane sales pitch. And he was like, "Yeah, no, you're the only one who's opened the door so far." So I was like, "Yeah, well, get yourself into the warm."
So you invited him in?
No,
Oh.
I told him to go home.
Right.
But it was just an insane. I've not had a cold call. It woke Grace up. Then I've got to do I don't know if when your kids are older. I had to do a whole bedtime routine again.
Yeah. We used to get the religious ones come round,
Yeah.
knock on the door. I respect it.
What the what
We
are
had
they
a couple
called?
of different denominations, but they come and sort of say, do you want to welcome God into your life?
I told you about the wind-up I did on them. So we had some people, I don't know whether Jehovah's Witnesses or something, and they...
Jehovah's Witnesses or something.
Yeah, the religious people.
Mm.
And they knock on our door, and I was upstairs with Catherine and we were in bed, and we had a Ring doorbell at the time, and I went...
Well, by the way, I know this is going to be hilarious from the smile that's playing across your lips as you start to tell this tale, but go on.
And I go on the Ring doorbell just as they're walking away and go, "Thank you for all your work you're doing. You're making me very proud." And they both turned around, and I was like, "Keep on
Just
carrying."
before, but as you carry on,
What?
this isn't as funny as you think it is.
It was really funny at the
Okay,
time.
go on.
It made my wife laugh. "Keep on doing your work. You're doing great. This is your Lord and Savior." It was really fun. It was...
No, it's fun, isn't it? You and your wife taking the piss out of somebody's heartfelt beliefs.
No, I just think
You've
go
got quite a
around banging on
bullying
people.
vibe, you two, haven't you?
You're banging on people's doors.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, can I just play? I was about to say devil's advocate,
Yeah, be
God's
careful
advocate.
there.
Here.
Yeah, God's advocate. Yeah.
You believe in God, not you.
Yeah, I do sort of believe in God. I
One
think he's
genuinely.
around.
Okay, people that believe in God do not impersonate him,
Mate,
with the exception of Morgan Freeman. I thought he did a great role. Right? So,
Mate, I don't believe in the Easter Bunny, but I put a costume on if it made Grace laugh. I believe in Lionel Messi. I put on a
Tom, no adults believe in the Easter Bunny. Okay, right? Okay, so it's total fucking bullshit argument.
Well, okay.
All right. So let's put your straw man to one side. Okay. And talk about this specific thing.
Okay, well, come.
These people
Yeah,
not only believe in God.
yeah. By the way, can I say they both laughed? I think they laughed.
Okay. I think there's a bit of self-preservation going on here. Right? So these people
Yeah,
believe in God.
yeah,
They believe that God is their only salvation.
yeah.
And they feel so strongly about that.
Yeah. No, they don't, by the way. Jehovah's Witnesses think there's a rocket ship that's going to take them to space.
Okay, fine. I don't know what the beliefs are. Anyway, the point is...
You've climbed up on your fucking box quite quickly to sort of
Can we look this up, please? What did Jehovah's Witnesses
But
believe?
there's a rocket ship. There's something about a ship.
I think you'll watch The Simpsons.
It's the ship that that's where most of my beliefs come from. Do you know what it is, actually? When I was younger, I went out with a girl whose
That's
parents...
the end of that story. That's novel enough.
whose parents were Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right. And what did they say?
I didn't really talk to them much. I was sort of like...
They thought Star Wars was a documentary.
No, but I remember her saying that, her talking about her dad, there's only going to be a certain amount of room for believers on a ship.
How old were you?
Probably about 15, 16,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
She was actually, I think about her quite a lot, bless her. She's a good woman, good girl. She's very sweet, yeah. She hung out quite a lot and sort of hung out at her house. I remember, she'd never had chocolate before. She came to our house and sort of gauged herself. She had, we had Jaffa Cakes. And she just was it was amazing, the sense of wonder that she had just scrumping back on Jaffa Cakes. So, yeah.
Tom, what's just happened to you is actually disgusting.
What?
You've sort of just gone into I felt like I was your grandson sat on your knees. You tell me the story of this love that you lost.
Look, things have turned out all right.
Yeah. For her?
But I don't know about her.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right, but we know how things have turned out for you.
She dumped me in the end.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
It was quite. So I was heartbroken.
Can I show you what you did?
Go on.
And then I often think about her. She'd never eaten chocolate before. She came round and gorged herself on Jaffa Cakes, although I pronounce it gauged for some reason. I'll never forget the wonder in her eyes as she scrumped back those Jaffa Cakes. I think about her. All worked out in the end. I mean, for me, she could be dead.
No, she's not dead. I don't think. I would hope she's not dead.
Well, so you don't know?
No.
Okay.
No.
Anyway, the point is...
But I do remember she had a brother called... I can't actually remember her name, which is terrible. I remember her brother. He was called Wayne.
So he sort of stayed with you?
I only met him a few times.
Right. Had he had chocolate before?
No.
I never forget Wayne. He wasn't really the one I hung out with, but he had an energy and a magic to him that stays with me even today. Weirdly, even though she was my girlfriend, I didn't really remember her name. But I remember Wayne. God, he loved a Jaffa Cake. Sometimes I'd walk around the town with Jaffa Cakes on me in the hope that I'd bump into Wayne. And maybe he'd say to me, "Hello, Tom. Have you got one of those sweet, sweet Jaffas?" And I'd look him in the eye and go, "I got you, big boy.
I got you, Wayne. Sweet Wayne."
Anyway, these two people travelling door to door to help save people.
Can I just say, but it's quite
and then
boring,
you're pretending to be God out of a Ring doorbell.
Can I say it's quite a boring job? Like a little bit of laughter and a little bit of excitement.
Did they laugh?
I don't know. They were walking away and they both looked back.
So
to be fair, at one point they both looked back like, "Oh shit, this is a moment."
I don't think they did. I think you can tell when it's a fucking Ring doorbell.
They haven't seen Ring doorbells before. I haven't got Ring doorbells.
They're going door to fucking door. Do you think you're the only person? Do you think you're the first person in the world to own a Ring doorbell?
They don't know how they work, do they?
What are you
They're
talking
like Amish
about?
people. They don't know about stuff
They're
like
not
that.
like Amish people, mate.
They are.
They're not
Jehovah's
like Amish
Witnesses.
They're not like Amish people.
Mate, they don't live in the same world as we do in a sense. They don't have modern stuff. They don't have Sky TV.
They know what a fucking Ring doorbell is.
They'll be wearing like clogs and stuff.
No, they won't.
All right. Have a look now.
Okay, let's have a look. A Jehovah's Witnesses, just literally make this the question. A Jehovah's Witnesses like Amish people.
I think they're our version of the Amish.
We don't have
Shout
versions.
out the Amish, by the way. I actually respect the Amish.
Yeah. Jehovah's Witnesses and the Amish share similarities in their strict moral code. Oh, God, you're right.
Yeah.
Separation from mainstream society and practices of shunning.
Yeah.
But they're fundamentally different in their lifestyle and theological beliefs. The Amish are known to reject modern technology and living a rural lifestyle, while Jehovah's Witnesses are integrated into modern society.
Okay.
Often using internet and technology. They're all fully aware of what a Ring doorbell is. So that's a weird addition to that.
But can I just say, by the way,
Yeah.
I think there's something really sweet about Amish-wise. I think that's such a... We don't really get them in this country, do we, the Amish?
No.
I think that's a way of life. Building the barns.
It's the second time you've done that. You know, I sometimes think about the Irish. Their way of life. You don't really get them in this country, but if one of them knocked on my door, I'd say, "Hey, friend, come on in. Have a glass of water."
And a Jaffa Cake. I would like to be called like Big Jebediah Davis. That would be yeah.
Yeah, it's not an impossible dream. You can start it now.
No, but I just think...
BJD?
I think that in a world that is confusing and a world that is ever evolving, to go back in time and just think, "Oh, that's quite
That'd
sweet."
be lovely.
Yeah.
Tom,
Yeah.
please, could you give us your final thought?
Eggs and bacon, sausages and fried toast. What makes a great fry-up? Well, actually, it's not the fry-up itself. See, I've eaten fry-ups in all different places. Sometimes I sat there with a plate of beans thinking these beans are overdone, but you know what? I barely notice. Because actually, any meal, fry-up, roast dinner, isn't about the food in which you eat. It's about the company in which you keep. See, the company you're in, even if the food is bad, can turn a bad meal into a good one. Hey, Tel, remember that night we went to that place and had that really bad spaghetti bolognese? Yeah, I do remember, Ian. And that's the thing about bad memories, silly memories, things that don't go right. They're sometimes the greatest memories of all. And I guess that's what looking back does. When you're stuck in the moment, you go, "Oh, God, this meal's awful. It's terrible. What will everyone think?" But the truth of the matter is, everyone remember it with jest. So next time you're in a situation and you think maybe what you're doing isn't good enough or the meal in which you cooked isn't delicious, think in 10 years' time, this would have become a funny story that someone might tell on a podcast. Or someone might say, "Sue, remember that tiramisu you cooked?" You don't cook tiramisu. So the truth is, try your best, do your best, but you're not always going to get your best. And if you fall short, remember, it's just a funny story in the future.
Okay. Really beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening and watching the Wolf and Owl podcast. We love you. wolfowlpod@gmail.com if you want to send in an email. We've got an email special coming out later this week. But for now, goodbye.
Boom.